Mhm. Morning, good morning. Are they connected? I feel like they're not. I see. AirPods. Hi, Bubba. Okay, hey, stop. Get on my face. Go away. All right. Stu's teaching yoga today. All right, buddy, you gotta go. I love you, I do. I gotta teach. Okay, go. Go. Bye. Love you. You're not gonna go. All right, we'll get this party started with or without them in the way. Power yoga. Oh Lord, I'm a hot mess. What's to know for today? We're gonna do a little upper body more so today, just some challenge but it will be fun nonetheless. So we'll go ahead and get started. We'll come to child's pose. So I hope this is working with my earbuds, but if you can't hear me, just holler at me. Between the doggies and the kiddos, I'm sure we're gonna have some surprise guests. All right, Stu, go. Go. All right, child's pose, knees as wide as the mat, big toes together behind you, arms nice and long in front of you. Just starting to come into the space this morning, starting to find that breath connection. Taking deep inhales through the nose, creating those long exhales out the mouth. And with each exhale, allowing those hips to sink back closer towards your heels. Deep breath in, long breath out. Bringing awareness to the tension in the body this morning. Bringing awareness to the noise in the mind. And allowing yourself to be here for the next 50 minutes. We'll stay for another round of breath. And then still staying in child's pose, let's go ahead and get into our side body walk. Your hands over to the right side of your mat, working that left hip back, option to cross the left hand over the right, a little bit more into the shoulders this morning. We'll stay for a breath. On your next inhale, come back to center, lengthen again. And then go ahead, make your way over to the right side, crossing your left side, crossing your right hand over your left. Stay there, working that opposite hip back towards your heels. Another round of breath. And then coming back to center, active child's pose, pressing into your fingertips, into your palms, guiding those sit bones even further towards your heels. Final breath. And with your next inhale, bring yourselves up to your tabletop, hands and knees. Go right into some movement for you today. Sway your hips, release tension in your neck, circle the head, straighten one leg and the other behind you, getting into the sole of the foot, getting into the calf. And then bring stillness back to the body, coming back to your tabletop. Spreading those fingers wide, knees hip distance apart. Let's flow through cat-cow. On your next exhale, round the spine to cat pose, gazing towards the belly. On your inhale, look up to cow, open your heart. Again, exhale, round the spine to cats. And inhale, come back through, gaze up. 2 more rounds here, exhale. And inhale. And last time through. Exhale, round the spine. And inhale, open the heart. Bring yourself back to center and tabletop. Let's start with the balance work and core awakening. So let's extend left hand forward, right foot back. Right toes can stay on the mat or you're lifting that foot up. Stay here, find that gazing spot. On your exhale, bring elbow to knee, crunch it in. Inhale, lengthen. We're gonna go for 3, exhale. And inhale, 2, exhale. And inhale, 1, exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, lengthen, hold it here. Bend your back knee, heel in towards your glutes. Your left hand can come around and create a connection with your foot, your ankle, your pants. So to kick your foot to the sky, go a little bit deeper, final breath. Exhale, release, lengthen, lower the palm, lower the knee, take it straight to those hips side to side. Release. All right, let's go opposite side. When you're ready, right hand forward, left foot behind you, toes stay on the mat or foot lifts. Finding that gazing spot on the floor of the mat here. On your exhale, elbow to knee, crunch it in. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale. And inhale, 2 more. Exhale. And inhale, last time. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, lengthen and straighten, hold it. Bring that back heel in towards your glute. That right hand comes around. Create a connection with your foot, your ankle, your pants. Start to kick your foot to the sky. Stay for another breath. Exhale, release, lengthen. Lower the palm, lower the knee. Take one more little shake out. Movement for you. Bring yourselves back to center in tabletop. With your next exhale, round the spine, cat pose. Inhale, come back through to cow or making your way to downward facing dog. Exhale, tuck those toes, lift the hips to the sky, down dog, stay there. Create some movement, shake it on out. Sorry, just switching this up for a second. All right, so after creating some movement in your downward facing dog, find that stillness again. So focusing always, fingers spreading wide, palms planted to the mat, hips lifting higher, heels dropping closer, gazing towards your knees or your navel. Hold, take a breath. Let's flow through down dog, body waves. Your inhale, come forward, high plank. Your exhale, bend your knees, sink your hips back towards your heels. And then breathe in, hips back to the sky. We go again. Inhale forward, high plank. Take variations as you need. Exhale, bend those knees, sink your hips back. Inhale, hips high. 2 more rounds. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, bend the knees, sink those hips back. And those hips to the sky. One more time. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, bend those knees, sink the hips back. And lift those hips to the sky. Create some movement. Pedal out those legs. Shake your head, yes and no. Find that stillness. Take another breath. On your next exhale, let's go ahead and get right into the legs here. Reach your right foot to the sky. 3-leg downward facing dog. So if you're here, hands are starting to hurt, come to tabletop and work it. Right leg lifted up. If you're feeling pretty good, we are in downward facing dog. Start to stack your hip this morning. Right hip on top of the left, heel in towards the glute. Stay for another breath. Inhale, straighten out your right leg. You're gonna step that right foot up in between your hands. Take it to a low lunge, so let your back knee come to the mat, top of your foot's flat. When you're ready, inhale, reach those hands high. On your exhale, get deeper into this. Lift those hips, sink into this lunge. Hands can reach behind you. If you'd like to, interlace your fingers behind you, draw those knuckles down, open your chest, open your heart. Stay for another breath. Inhale, hands high. Exhale, easy twist. Left hand to the inside of your foot, right hand to the sky. Stay for a breath. And on your next exhale, let that right hand come down on the inside of your right foot. Walk that right foot over a little bit. Get a little bit deeper into the hips. Left hand stays planted. Right hand to the inside of your knee. Press the knee away from you. Start to look up and over your right shoulder. Gentle twist here. Ooh-wee. I haven't done this release in a while. Definitely toit. Take another breath. Release that right foot down. Bring that right foot back to center. One hand on either side of the right foot. Walk the hands back. Straighten that front leg. Flex the foot. Work right hip back, left hip forward. Crown of the head, reaching towards that front leg. Stay for another breath. And on your next inhale, walk those hands forward, one hand either side of the right foot. Tuck your left toe, lift your left knee. Let's step right foot back, high plank. Option to take it to the knees. If you're on your toes, we're moving with me. Working that core already. Inhale forward to the tips of the toes. Exhale to the ball of your foot. 3 more, inhale. And exhale 2, inhale. And exhale 1, inhale. Stay here, stay forward. Exhale, let's go down to the belly. Elbows shoot back with control all the way down. Tops of the feet are flat. Your inhale, lift your chest. Low cobra or full cobra. Pressing those palms to the mat. Getting a little bit taller. Listen to your body. Stay here. One more breath. Exhale, come back down. Tuck your toes. Lift your hips up and back. Return to downward facing dog. Give your body a little shake out. And then find that stillness again. Let's bring it to our left side. Inhale, left leg high. Find length, find height. Hold it here. Start to stack the body. Left hip on top of the right. Heel in towards the glute. Still work that right heel down to the mat. Another breath. Inhale, straighten out that left leg. Exhale, step left foot up. In between your hands, right knee's on the mat behind you. Top of that right foot is flat. Inhale, hands to the sky. Exhale, get deeper into those hips. Let them sink forward. A little bit of a back bend or option, interlace those fingers behind you. Draw those knuckles down. Open your heart, your chest. Another breath. Inhale, hands to the sky. Exhale, easy twist. Right hand to the inside of your left foot. Reach that left hand high. Stay here, another breath. Exhale, release the left hand to the inside of your left foot. Walk that left foot to the side of the mat. Right hand stays down. Left hand to the inside of your left knee. Press that knee away from you. Gentle twist in the neck. Gaze up and over that left shoulder. Stay here, another moment. Another breath. On your next exhale, left foot back to the mat. Let's go ahead and walk that left foot back in, midline. Left hand on the left side, right hand on the right side of the foot. We walk our hands back towards our hips. Straighten that front leg, half splits. Crown of the head reaching towards that left leg here, that left foot. Work left hip back, right hip forward. We're here for another breath. And then inhale, walk the hands forward, either side of that left foot. Tuck your back toe, lift the back knee, step left foot back to meet the right. High plank, option to take it to the knees or forearms. If you're on the toes, let's go. Inhale forward to the tips of the toes. Exhale to the ball of your foot. 3 more, inhale. And exhale 2, inhale. And exhale 1, inhale, hold it. Exhale down to the belly. Inhale, lift your chest, low cobra, full cobra, or upward facing dog. And on your next exhale, make your way to your down dog. Pedal it out. Take a breath. On your next exhale, let's gaze up at those hands. Slowly step, walk, jump your feet forward. Come to the front edge of your mat. Your inhale, halfway lift. Your exhale, fold. Big toes together, space between those heels. Sink your hips low, reach your hands to the sky. Let's go to chair pose. So remember, chair pose, we see those toes, we can wiggle them. How are we feeling today? Work the core. If we're feeling this a lot in our low back, just lift up a little bit taller. Focus on your breath here. On your exhale, get low, get deep. Crown of the head forward, arms behind you. Pull those shoulder blades together. Your next inhale, reach the hands to the sky, get tall. Your exhale, get low, get deep. Stay here. We're going to reach the arms in front of you. We're going to sink those hips even further down. Chest, belly lifted off the legs. Stay here. Heels planted for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Straighten those legs. Pedal them out. Bend one knee and the other. Ooh, kicking off our power yoga. Grabbing the opposite elbows, take that gentle sway side to side. Release that low back here. And bringing it back to center, folding forward. Let's bend into our right knee, right hand onto the mat, reach that left hand to the sky, hitting the outside of our left leg. Option to release left hand towards your low back. Gaze up and over our left shoulder. We're here for another breath. Inhale, left hand high. Exhale, we fold, switch, bend into your left knee, left hand onto the mat. Inhale, reach your right hand high. Drop your right hand towards your low back. Gaze up and over that right shoulder, another round of breath. Inhale, right hand high. Exhale, we fold. Find that halfway lift. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold. We're coming back. Power yoga. Big toes touch. Space between the heels. Sink those hips low. Come back to chair. Chest lifted. Core's working. How's our low back? Take a breath. We're going low. Exhale, crown of the head forward. Arms behind you. Chest belly lifted. Inhale, hand to the sky. We go again. Exhale, lower, deeper. Deeper than that first time through. Take another breath. Arms in front of you. Hips back. This time, lift those heels off the floor. We're balancing on the toes, the ball mat of our feet. We stay here, steady gazing spot. Keep those heels lifted. Flip the palms to face down towards the ground. We're coming to standing. Heels stay off the mat. On your breath in, start straightening out those legs. Slowly come up. If the heels touch the mat, don't worry. Just lift them back up. Get on those tips of the toes. Take a breath here. We're coming back down on your exhale. Bend into your knees. Sink those hips back. Balance onto the toes, the ball of your feet. We come down, we get low, hold it here, hover, heels off the floor for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One more time, back up, straighten out those legs, come back to the balls of the feet, heels lifted, stay tall, and then go ahead, release the heels down, reach the hands to the sky, slight back bend. Exhale, palms touch, hands to heart. Take a breath, heart's beating. Sweat's building. It's Tuesday. Take another breath here. When you're ready, inhale, reach those hands to the sky. Exhale, create cactus arms, gaze up, open your heart for a moment. Inhale, hands tall. Let's take that side release. Right hand drops to the side body. Inhale, lift up on the left. Exhale, up and over to the right. Hold it for a moment. Work that stacking. Find a gazing spot. Take another breath in. Go a little bit deeper. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, release your left hand down. Inhale, lift up with the right. Exhale, up and over to your left. Work the stacking, right shoulder, right hip back. Take another breath in. Exhale, go a little bit deeper. Inhale, back to center, both hands tall. One more time. Exhale, cactus arms. Inhale, hands to the sky. Your exhale, fold forward. Go with that flat back, then gently round the spine. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Slowly start to walk your hands forward, coming to downward facing dog. Stay here. Finding some movement and then creating that stillness once again. So working through our flow here, adding in core, adding in a little bit of upper body today. Take a breath. On your next inhale, let's reach right leg to the sky, 3-leg downward dog. We're going into some core work here in a moment, but first, stack your hip, right hip on top of the left, heel in towards the glute. Awareness in that left shoulder. Take another breath here. Inhale, straighten out that right leg. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. Get them to touch, hold, take a breath. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, right knee to the midline, the nose, crunching in tight. Inhale, right leg to the sky. Exhale, cross it, right knee, left elbow, and then extend the foot through. Let's take twisted plank here for a moment. Let your hips sink down to the ground a little bit and come back up. Just working into that IT band a bit. Take another breath. Inhale, right knee back to center. Reach that right foot high. On this next exhale, step right foot up in between the hands. Let's take it to a high lunge. So take a moment here. We're on the toe, a ball of our back foot. Bring that back heel forward. Gaze down at the floor. Let's start by lifting our chest or belly. Fingertips hover off the mat. We're here for a breath. Then on our inhale, reach our hands to the sky. Readjust again. Back heel forward. Power up that back leg. Get deeper into our front knee. Take a breath. Exhale, gaze up, cactus arms. Inhale, hands high. On your exhale, reach your left hand forward, your right hand back. Stay here. Option, wrap right arm around your low back. Reach left hand to the sky. If you'd like to, you can grab the back side of your left leg with your right hand. Take a breath in. Exhale, go deeper into your front knee. Take a breath in. Exhale, go deeper into your twist. Inhale, both hands to the sky. We're gonna lunge it out. On your next exhale, bend into your back knee, hover. Inhale, straighten the leg. 3 more, exhale. And inhale, 2, exhale. And inhale, 1, exhale. And inhale, hold it, take a breath. Exhale, warrior 2. I'm gonna switch my body out just so I can see you. Warrior 2, heel to arch alignment. Deep bend in that front knee, arm shoulder height. Help us go a little deeper. Inhale, straighten that front leg, palms touch overhead. Exhale, come back down. Let's go again. Inhale and exhale, hold it. Right knee's pressing back, left leg rotating to the sky. Arm shoulder height, flip that front palm, reach up and back, reverse your warrior. Left arm can wrap around that low back. Find a gazing spot, take a breath. Inhale, come back to center. Stretch out the legs, straighten that right leg, come to triangle, right arm reaching forward. Left hip pulls back and tilt the body out. Left hand top of the triangle, left hip, left shoulder working back. Find length. Always aware in that front right knee. If you need a little bend in it, take it. Just nothing like a lunge. Take another breath. On your next inhale, come back up, warrior 2. Flip that front palm, reach up and back, reverse the warrior. Inhale, come back to center. Listen carefully. We're gonna pivot back onto the toes, the ball of our back foot. Reach the hand to the sky. We return back to our high lunge. Power up, back heel forward. Straighten out that back leg, get deeper into our front knee, take a breath. On your exhale, we lunge again, bend into that back knee, hover. Inhale, straighten, 3 more, exhale. And inhale, 2, exhale. And inhale, 1, exhale. And inhale, final breath. Exhale, release the hands down. Step right foot back, come to your high plank option, ramping it up. Right foot's gonna hover off the mat. Inhale forward to the tips of the toes. Exhale, come back, 3 more, inhale. And exhale, 2, inhale. And exhale, 1 more, inhale, come forward, hold it. Exhale, come down to the belly, tops of the feet go flat. Your inhale, low cobra, full cobra or upward facing dog. And on your exhale, make your way back to down dog. Shake it out. Nicely done. All right, left side. Here we go. Inhale, left leg high to the sky. Find length, find height. Start to stack the hip. Left hip on top of the right, heel in towards the glute. Hold it here. Inhale, straighten that left leg, adding in core. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Inhale, up and back. Inhale to the midline, the nose. Inhale, leg high. Exhale, we cross it. Left knee, right elbow, and then extend the foot through, twisted plank. So take a little bit of movement here, stretching into the hip, getting into the IT band, and then create that stillness. Take another breath. Left knee comes back to center. Reach that left foot high. Now on this next exhale, step left foot up in between the hands. We're ramping it up, high lunge. Back toes are on the mat, heels lifted. On your next breath, lift the chest, the belly. We hover over that left leg. Fingertips hover over the mat. Take another breath here. Then inhale, hands to the sky. Take a breath again, power up, readjust. Back heel forward. Straighten out that back leg and deeper into our front knee. Take a breath here. Exhale, take your twist. Right hand forward, left hand back. Left hand can wrap around the low back. Right hand reaching to the sky. Left hand can grab the back side of that left leg. Take a breath in. Exhale, go deeper into your front knee. Take another breath in. Exhale, go deeper into your twist. Final breath. Inhale, both hands high. Let's lunge. Exhale, bend into your back knee, hover. Inhale, straighten again. Exhale. And inhale, 2. Exhale. And inhale, 1 more. Exhale. And inhale, take a breath. Open to warrior 2. Flip-flopping again. Heel to arch, arm shoulder height, deep into that front knee. Take a breath, inhale, straighten that front leg, palms touch overhead. Exhale, bring it back down. Let's do that one more time. Inhale. And exhale, hold it. Left leg pressing back, right leg rotating up to the sky. Arm shoulder height, flip that front palm, reach up and back, reverse the warrior. Hold it here. Another breath. Inhale, back to center. Straighten that front leg. Let's go left hand forward, right hip back, tilt it out. Find your triangle. Right hand's the top of the triangle. Lengthen, stack that right side on top of your left. Where's your gazing spot? Gentle movements. Little bend in that front knee if you feel like you need it. If you feel like you're locking out. Another breath here. On your next inhale, let's bring it back. Warrior two, bending into that front knee again, arm shoulder height. Flip that front palm. Reach up and back, reverse the warrior. And inhale to center. Listen carefully. We're pivoting again onto the toes of our back foot. We're returning to our high lunge. Hands to the sky. We pulse again. We lunge it out. Exhale, bend into your back knee, hover. Inhale, straighten. 3 more. Exhale. And inhale, 2. Exhale. And inhale, 1. Exhale. And inhale, hold it. On your next breath, release your hands down. Step the left foot back to meet the right. If you're working harder today, left foot hovers off the mat. Inhale forward to the tips of the toe. Exhale back. 3 more. Inhale. And exhale, 2. Inhale. And exhale, 1. Inhale, come forward. Hold it. Exhale, come down to the belly. Tops of the feet are flat. Your inhale, lift your chest. Low cobra. Full cobra. Upward facing dog. And on your exhale. Whew. Bring it on back, down dog. Shake it out. Child's pose, always an option if you need it here. Water, towel off. Breathe. Stay for another round of breath. All right. So I promise we're going to get into that upper body just a little bit. We're going to come back to a little bit of core. Excuse me, I'm like losing my voice right now. So options, stay in child's pose and opt out of this. Come to tabletop as a variation. Otherwise, back to downward facing dog. We've done it once, we're doing it again, but we're going to take a variation. Knee to elbow, core work. So when you're ready, inhale, right leg high. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. Inhale, right leg up and back. Exhale, right knee to the midline, the nose crunching in tight. Inhale, right leg to the sky. Exhale, cross it, right knee, left elbow, extend the foot through, twisted plank. We're gonna go for some push-ups here this morning. If you're with me, let's go. Man, my throat, for 2, ready? Exhale, come down. Inhale, back up, again, exhale. And inhale, take a breath. Bring that right knee back to center. Reach that right foot high, release that right foot down and shake it out. We're going to the left. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, midline nose. Inhale, left leg to the sky. Exhale, cross it. Extend the foot through, twisted plank. Stay here, 2 more push-ups with me. Exhale, come down. Inhale, back up again, exhale. And inhale, take a breath. Left knee back to center. Reach that left foot high. Bring that left foot down. Child's pose or active recovery and downward facing dog. Stay with me. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Another moment here. All right. We thought we were done, but we're not. Take another breath. You are in tabletop or child's pose. Actually, if you're in child's pose, come to tabletop or downward facing dog. We're coming back to high plank. So when you're ready, your next breath, inhale, high plank. So variation here. We're on the knees with the feet lifted. If your wrists are hurting today, you can just stay in low plank, but we're coming down there too. So don't worry, I'm throwing it all at you today. So if you're at high plank, stay there with me. Again, you can take it to the knees as a variation, but we're gonna go from high to low plank here. Take a breath. On your next exhale, bring it to the right forearm, to your left forearm. Hold it, low plank. Come up, right palm, left palm. We're gonna go to the left side, ready? Left forearm, right forearm, hold it. Left palm, right palm. Again, right forearm, left forearm. Right palm, left palm. Left side, left forearm, right forearm. Left palm, right palm. Stay with me, 2 more rounds. Right forearm, left forearm. Right palm, left side, left forearm, right forearm. Left palm, right palm. Last round, right forearm, left forearm. Right palm, left side, left forearm, right forearm. Left palm, right palm. Can you hold this high plank for a final 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Child's pose. Whoo-wee. Forehead to the mat. Hips towards your heels. Arms are working hard today, so if you'd like, arms behind you, maybe stack those palms on top of one another on your low back. Take another round of breath. Deep inhale. Long exhale. 2 more deep inhales. Long exhale. And last breath here. Deep breath in. Long stay out the mouth. We're almost there, friends. When you're ready, extend those arms back out in front of you. Bring yourselves back to tabletop or downward facing dog. We're coming to the front edge of your mat, gazing up at those hands. Step, walk, jump the feet forward, come to a forward fold at the front of your mat. Your inhale, halfway lift. Your exhale, fold. Last bit of work here. Big toes together, space between the heels. Sink your hips low, reach your hands high, return to chair. Let's get low, get deep, crown of the head forward, arms reach behind you, chest belly lifted. Inhale, hands to the sky. One more time. Exhale, get low, get deep. Inhale, reach the arms in front. Can you get those hips lower? Flip your palms to face the floor. Lift those heels off the mat. We're working in that standing balance, coming back down. Take a breath, coming up. Start standing for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tips of your toes, heels off the mat. Take a breath. We're coming back down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay here, hover. We're going back up. Last time, straighten out those legs. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay on those toes. Back down. Last time, come down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay with those heels lifted. Final 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And go ahead, take a seat. Soles of the feet on the floor be in front of you. Very last bit of work. We're working into boat. Stay with me. If you're like, Erin, what are you doing today? You can come on your back. But if you're like, Erin, give it to me. Here we go. Feet on the floor. Hands underneath the legs. Chest lifted. When you're ready, find that balance on your sit bones. Just to lift your feet up in line with your knees. Arms off to the sides if you're going for it, or hands on the back side of your legs. We're going to go right into our high to low boat variation. So again, with your hands on the back side of the legs, when we go to low boat, you can hold your legs here and help you bring your knees back into your chest. We're going 4 times through. Take a breath. On your exhale, legs straight out, hover off the mat. Inhale, come back up. 3 more. Exhale. And inhale. 2. Exhale. And inhale. Last one. Exhale. Hover over the mat. Stay for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew. Release everything to the floor, to the mat. Tis the allergy season. Some extra stuffy today. Hopefully you're not. When you're ready, hug those knees into the chest. Take some movement. Rock it out. Sway side to side. Happy baby if that's calling your name. Get into your hips a little bit. And then go ahead, release the soles of the feet onto the mat. Let's just do an easy flow into bridge, stretching out the front side of the body. So bring those heels nice and close and towards your glutes. Fingertips brush the backside of your heels. Take a breath here, and on your next inhale, lift those hips to the sky, reach the arms up and overhead. And on your exhale, lower the hips, lower the palms. Again, your breath, inhale, arms up and overhead, hips lift. And exhale. We'll go 2 more. Inhale. And exhale. And last time through. Inhale. And exhale. As you lower your hips and your palms back down, take a windshield wiping action with your legs. Right to left side. Gentle movement here. We'll come into bridge 1 more time just to stretch the body. We're not really working hard. So option is yours. Bringing those knees back to center, readjust those feet. Palms stay planted this time through. When you're ready, inhale, lift your hips. So if you have a block or a pillow, you can always just take a supported bridge pose. If you'd like to go a little bit deeper, so to tuck one shoulder and the other underneath the upper back, draw those knuckles down towards your heels. Let's just say for a few more rounds of your breath, if you feel the need to come out of it, just come out. Keep those hips lifted.
Gazing up at the sky, use that exhale, calm the body. Let's stay for another 3 full rounds of breath. Deep inhale, long exhale, final few rounds of breath here. And after your next long exhale, release the hands, lower those hips back to the mat. Swing those knees once more, right to left side. And then knees back to center. Let's go into pigeon, crossing your right ankle on top of your left knee. Press that right knee away from you, get into the IT band, that glute, the low back. Option to stay here or go deeper. Right hand in between that triangle you've made, left hand wraps around the back side of the left leg, hug the left knee into the chest. Flex both feet. Option to straighten that left leg, reaching that left foot to the sky. See what feels best to you here. You get into the feet a little bit by circling the feet clockwise and counterclockwise. Whatever feels good to you. Just working the outside of that right side body. Another moment, another breath. On your next exhale, release the left foot to the mat. Arms off to the side, T-like. Let's take our twist. Begin to drop your legs over to the right side of the room. Right heel on top of that, or right ankle on top of that left knee still. Give yourself a little space by walking your left foot closer towards the left edge of your mat. It's gonna let your hips drop a little bit more. So we work the right side. Now we're getting into that left side body. That's where you should feel this stretch. Taking that twist in your neck, gaze over your left shoulder. Stay here, use your breath, calm the body, calm the mind. Another round of breath here. And on your next inhale, bring those knees back to center. Uncross the ankle from the knee, give a little shake out. We'll go to the other side, left ankle on top of our right knee, press that left leg away from you. Stay here for a moment, getting into the IT band, that glute, the low back. If you like to go deeper, left hand into that triangle you've made, right arm wraps around, hug that right knee into the chest, flex the feet here, get into your hip. Stay here, straighten that right leg, reach the right foot to the sky. Another breath. And then again, when you're ready, we release the right foot to the mat, arms off to the side, T-like position. Drop the legs over to the left side of the mat. A little bit of space, walk that right foot to the right side, left ankle still on top of the right knee. Gaze over your right shoulder for that gentle twist in your neck. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Final few moments here. Deep inhale. Long exhale. And with your next breath, go ahead, bring the knee back up, uncross the ankle from the knee. One more time, rock or sway those knees right to left side. Bring your knees back to center. Let's bring it to happy baby. So knees in towards the chest, grabbing for the calves, ankles, feet, but stay here, nice long spine. Knees working to the outside of the body. Stay without movement for a moment. Hips, groin, getting deep. I don't know about you, but man, I'm crazy tight today. And it can be the change of the weather too. So as it gets colder out, things are a little tighter. It takes a little bit longer to warm into the body. So just bring that awareness. What a difference from last week to this week. I'm sure we'll have one more heat wave before we get into the real heart of fall. But then after you stay for a moment, nice long spine, create that gentle movement. Take the circles with the knees clockwise and counterclockwise. Straighten one leg and then the other. Feet together in that pike-like positioning. What works for you here? And then hugging those knees into the chest one more time. Let's come to Supta Baddha Konasana before we end our practice today. So soles of the feet on the mat, then bring the soles of the feet together, knees dropping off to the sides. Always options. Again, I've been mentioning it. Since we're home, we have that extra cushion. So pillows underneath the outside of the legs to lift them up. You can grab them here to just let your knees rest on, or if you feel good as you are, just stay. You can let your hands rest next side of the body, hands resting on your belly for breath connection, or upper body release. Grab opposite elbows with your arms up and overhead. Allow your eyes to close. Just use the breath, use the exhale to release that psoas muscle. So as always, low back pain, sciatic nerve issues. This is the posture we want to work on daily. Probably for at least 5 minutes a day, but ideally up to 15. You get into this or you start to feel it a lot, we're going to reverse it by bringing your knees together and your feet as wide as that mat in that teepee-like positioning, that counter pose. Now stay here for a few more moments, letting the hips release, that psoas release. You can envision guiding your breath to where the tension is, where that tightness is. And with each exhale, feel the body release there, allowing your knees to drop off even more so to the sides. But bring awareness to where you might be feeling this in other parts of the body. So as we work into the low back, do you feel this in the shoulder? Do you feel this in the chest? Do you feel it to the top of the head? The body is so intertwined, so interconnected. Typically, where we feel the tension, where we have that tightness, it's kind of just like a symptom to where the real problem is. So it's, I'm not going to say almost always, but very often kind of a diagonal connection. So if you have a right shoulder problem, your right shoulder is really starting to talk to you a lot. I'd be curious to see how your left hip is. How's that low back? Are you super tight? You notice when you're walking, are your feet, do your toes pointing forward, or do you walk like a pigeon with your feet out? It's actually quite entertaining as you walk outside and you bring that awareness to others and yourself, just seeing how tight everybody's in their hips. It's amazing, truly. And that key identifier is walking with your toes pointed out, showing your hips are so tight. That's always great way to keep in our yoga practice, stay motivated, and stay here for another breath. So options is always yours. You're welcome to stay here as we go into our final Shavasana. But if you've had enough, let's slowly guide your knees together. Soles of the feet back on the mat. Take a gentle sway. If you'd like to hug your knees into the chest again, you're welcome. But then when you're ready, start to straighten those legs out in front of you. Release your arms next side your body with your palms facing up, and you can let your eyes close. So coming into our final Shavasana, that final resting pose. Just bring awareness to how your body's feeling today from when you entered practice to how you're feeling now. Whether it's a lesson of tightness or loosening, maybe your breath is softer. Maybe the mind is finally quiet. Your heart is beating slower. You feel lighter. And just giving yourself a moment to find gratitude in the day. Something that I've been working on each and every day for this past month is starting my morning off by reading and by finding one thing to be grateful for. It sets the tone for the day. It allows me to come back to that point of gratitude as the day becomes a little much, as most days have their moments. But it grounds me, it roots me into that gratitude. So find something today. What are you grateful for? Maybe it's for this final moment here. We're able to find that stillness, that peace, that quiet.
And you can come back to this moment at any point of the day. Come back to this feeling. Come back to the peace, the softness. So with this next breath, I want you to fill your body, your mind, your heart, and your soul with that point of gratitude. And on your exhale, envision releasing anything that's hovering over you today, holding on, that you no longer need. We'll begin with our exhale. Start to empty your lungs. Take that deep inhale through your nose. Fill the lungs, fill the body, the mind, the heart, the soul with gratitude. And when you're ready, long, gentle sigh out the mouth. Release anything not needed anymore. As we make our way into our final Shavasana, our final resting pose. Slowly begin to come back to the space. Bring awareness to your breath. Create that gentle movement of wiggling fingers and toes, circling your wrists or your ankles, and maybe reaching the arms up and overhead in that full body stretch. And then when you're ready, with your next breath, begin to make your way onto your right or your left side body into that fetal position. Head resting in your arm like a pillow. Stay for another breath. And on an inhale, slowly, gently make your way to your comfortable seat. Finding easy seat, Sukhasana, one foot in front of the other. Finding half lotus, crossing one foot on top of the other leg. And making sure we're bringing awareness to the spine, lifting up nice and tall, reaching from the crown of our head to the sky. Hands are resting on your legs, palms facing down for grounding, or palms resting up for energy. Softly let the eyes close. And with your next breath, I'd like you to bring your shoulders up to your ears. And on your exhale, bring those shoulders back and drop them down the spine. Release some of that tension. So coming back to that point of gratitude. Let it be your anchor for the day. Allow it to bring you back to this moment, to this practice, finding both the power in our own being, but also that softness, that point of peace that we're able to create. We end our practice with a final round of community breath. Begin with an exhale, empty the lungs. Take that deep breath in through the nose, filling the body, the mind, the heart, the soul with your point of gratitude. We'll hold the breath at the top. And then long, gentle sigh out the mouth, release, let it go. Slowly coming back to your natural breath. Feel the rise and the fall. And ending our practice by bringing our palms to meet at heart center. The light in me truly honors, respects, and appreciates the light in you. Namaste. Awesome. All right, my friends. So thank you again for a nice power yoga class. Just for those of you who come to Sunday yoga with me virtually, this Sunday, Joanne's going to sub for me. I'm out of town, but you know, I can do it from anywhere, I guess. But Jordan's just going to sub for me on Sunday. But that will be vinyasa. But other than that, enjoy your week, and I'll see you next Tuesday.
Thanks, Erin. Good to see you.
No problem. You too. Have a good one.
Thanks, you too. Bye.